Hey y'all, it's your ginger friend Stephanie, and this is her husband Chad.
Chef Chad.
Chef Chad.
Chef Chad.
As you see, he's got his little chef shirt on. So we're at our youth group fellowship building, and we're in the kitchen, and Chad is making.
Yes, it is very dated wallpaper.
Yes.
And the ladies have asked that we redo that soon for them. So.
Yeah, and what are you making, Chad?
We're making chili for the youth group tonight.
Yeah,
we
every
try
week.
to feed them every week.
Every week we try to feed them and make sure that they feel loved and that they feel fed and that they feel. We only get about anywhere from 10 to 15 kids, but Chad's got the meat in here already. He's getting ready to
something to
chop it up.
Chop on it. I never know where anything's at in here because this isn't our kitchen at home, and I have a hard enough time with it.
Yeah.
Remembering. So, anyhow, shout out to how easy Walmart was. We are Walmart Plus people,
Yeah.
and all I have to do is say what we need and punch it in and hand it to Stephanie and say, "What do you need?" And she punches it in and then picks it up, picks it up instead of delivery because we just live like 3 minutes from there. So saved us a lot of time today.
Yep.
Especially because, having youth service after work, we got to get here and get it prepared before everybody gets here. So
Yeah, we always get here like an hour early to prepare. Here's kind of some of the ingredients Chad's going to use. He does, let's see, some tomato sauce in a can. We always add some salsa because we like the onions and tomatoes and all the yummy seasonings. And he got some of these chili mixes, just great value brand, and then this one's McCormick.
makes a pretty
Then he
good
got
chili, I think.
chili beans.
Stuff that we use that's kind of generic, but
Then you got some minced onion.
anybody
Got some of this. Slap yo mama. Oh, it's slap yo mama. And then here's another thing of tomato sauce. So
Stephanie's brother gave us that slap your mama. He is all about finding the spiciest things he can find.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna make this spicy since I'm making it for several people, but giving them the option to spice it up if they want to.
yeah, my brother, he loves spicy stuff. Uncle Mark.
He gets all kinds of insane stuff. Slap your mama's just the tip of the iceberg. I couldn't tell y'all. We'll have to do that next time we're up at his house, show all the spices he has.
Oh, that would have been a good one. Yeah.
But anyhow, I was going to tell you, while you were telling them about the ingredients there, I was going to just say, if people are watching this to actually get some ideas for chili, like new cooks or whatever, younger people trying to figure out how they're going to prepare meals, if you use one of these stock pots, stainless steel stock pots, they don't usually have any type of coating on the bottom. So if you're going to do meat, put your little water in there so it doesn't stick.
Oh, that's a nice little tip.
Yeah.
Because I didn't even know that.
Keep it. Yeah.
I would have thought
Steph's
just
the
add
baker
butter.
at home. Yeah, you could, I guess.
Spray it with Pam or something.
You could have probably done that, but...
There's Emily. She just got off practice, so she don't really want videoed, but...
So anyhow,
All right,
let that cook up a little bit, and while it is cooking up, let's go ahead and dump in at least one of these packets, because we know it's going to need at least one.
Yeah, and that'll
I've got a
season the
second
meat
one
really
just in
good.
case. Yeah. But I usually try to add it while I'm doing the meat.
Yeah.
Instead of later on whenever we add the tomato stuff. It just doesn't blend as good.
Right.
But, all right, so we can pause it, I guess, until we go to the next step, right?
Sure.
All right. Okay. We're back. Stephanie has opened up our cans of tomato sauce, just generic Great Value tomato sauce. We usually put 2 cans in there.
Looks so good.
We've got our meat brown. That's usually, I do that right on top of that brown meat because I feel like that really gives it a chance to blend before we put other stuff in. Gets the meat or the tomato sauce a chance to blend with the actual chili seasoning, the chili taste, if you will. because if you ask around, a lot of people say, you know, they get their chili too tomato tasting. Sometimes I do. Stephanie's my taste tester. She'll be like, ooh, it's a little too tomatoey. So she forces me then to add something else to it.
Salt, pepper, a little water, or brown sugar, sometimes to make it a little sweeter.
Yeah, she likes her sweet, or some people like it
I like it sweet and spicy though.
spicy. My ideal thing is to make it spicy where it doesn't burn the tongue, but it leaves a little trail of heat down your throat. I don't know what it is about that, but it seems to enhance the whole
flavor.
experience, the whole flavor of it.
Yeah.
If it doesn't burn your tongue, because if it burns my tongue, I feel like I don't get to taste everything, you know?
Right.
Anyhow, what you didn't get to see is I just put some squirts of tomato on the meat too before, not tomato, mustard, before it finished browning too, and just kind of stirred that in. I feel like it needs a hit of mustard.
Yeah.
That kind of kills the tomato too. A lot of times I'll just take our leftover salsa that's in the fridge and dump it in.
Because it has all those veggies that you want to put in it.
Right.
Saves you from having to cut them all up and take all that time.
Exactly. Especially when we're making it for the masses like this. We're not just making it for ourselves. It's not a small batch. It's kind of a bigger batch.
You can put a little water in those to get all the stuff out. We know all the little tricks.
So again, I know some of you that are watching this video are probably seasoned cooks, but somebody might be watching who's a newer cook. This will give you some ideas if you're in college or whatever and trying to cook for yourself for the first time. This is a good cheap meal.
Yeah, and it lasts forever. Like you can have chili every day, and then what we do is I have chili. Then the next day I do like nachos. I lay tortilla chips down. Then I lay the chili, heat the chili up really good, and then put cheese and lettuce and tomato, or not tomato, but sour cream or ranch, whatever you like, and just make it into some nachos.
And we're a small church, so when I talk about budget, we try to feed everybody on a budget. It's usually our contribution to the ministry because, you know, we've just restarted the youth group and there's not necessarily a budget for this year. So
Since COVID, they didn't have a youth group, so we started coming back to this church about almost a year ago.
Yes.
Almost a year ago, and so we.
Actually, a little over a year since we started coming back.
Yeah.
But as far as being members of this church, we just took membership 9 months ago, something like that.
Yeah, something like that. And so Chad agreed to do the youth leader. We call it a youth leader. Chad doesn't want to be no pastor.
Right.
Chad always says, "Don't be calling me no pastor. I'm a youth leader. I'll do a lesson here and there." But
minced onion. That's a nice, easy way to get some flavor into it as well. And then, neat thing is, these chili beans already have that chili salt taste to them. So once you put a seasoning packet in these beans, I think it's going to be fine as far as the chili taste. One packet and the beans.
yeah.
They're pop top cans. That's nice too. Great value.
Get a close up of that.
Oh yeah.
Gotta have beans with chili. We live in West Virginia, so we always
Right.
put beans in our chili. I know some people don't.
Yeah, I think out west, those of you maybe watching that live out west, United States, probably just do meat only, I think. That's what I've heard. It's the Texas style way of doing it.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I would have thought cowboys and beans are synonymous with each other. That they would have, out west, been doing beans this whole time for each other.
Right.
So I've entered chili contests before, and I know that's what they've said in the rules. No beans. I didn't get it. But whatever. Lots of water goes into this, and that's okay.
It'll cook down, yeah. Because it'll cook up until about 7:05, 7:10. So, and it's 6:20.
Yeah, because we'll get them in here, and we'll do prayer requests and pray before we eat.
Discussion.
Yeah. And then while we're eating, that's usually when we do our lesson discussion.
Yeah, and the kids really seem to like it. They get to talk to everybody and hang out with their friends, and
Yeah.
sometimes we throw a game in there. Right now they're practicing music so that they can sing, get up on stage and sing some songs for the congregation.
Yeah.
'Cause
Have a special service for
we
them.
have about, what, like 110 people probably at our church.
Right.
So it's not a real big church.
I went very light on this, but I put a little bit in for that heat.
Yeah. I like it to be just a tad spicy, but still kind of sweet.
We may have to find something to sweeten this up. I didn't really bring anything to sweeten it, but I know there's some stuff
Ketchup.
here in the church.
A lot of times I'll add ketchup because it has sugar in it. That helps a lot.
Yeah, true. That is an easy
Oh,
way
and
to
don't
do
forget
it.
to add salt and pepper, please.
Yeah,
I like a lot of salt.
and pepper. I don't know where it's at. Oh, yes, I do. It's over here.
Yeah, this kitchen has everything in it because they use it for when we have dinners and stuff here.
Oh, look, a little bit of garlic powder too. That'd be nice to go into it.
Oh yeah, sweet.
No, garlicky.
Shut up.
Salt and pepper. Yeah, tons of salt and pepper shakers in that cabinet because they do. We also make this fellowship building available to the community sometimes if it's somebody related to or one of our members or whatever, so
Yeah.
they can do birthday parties or if they need to do something after a funeral.
Right.
Kind of like that's another tradition, at least within Appalachia, that you usually have some type of dinner after a funeral.
Yep. Sometimes. Oh, let's take a look at this while you're stirring. I'm so hungry because I haven't had lunch yet. I didn't sleep well last night, so I slept in a long time this afternoon, and then so I had toast and oatmeal, but I haven't had any like real food. So this sounds so good. Now I'll add cheese to mine. I like shredded cheese. We got in the fridge here. We got caramel macchiato coffee. Then we have some creamers and stuff. We always get the kids pop. And then got some cheddar cheese here. Where I'll set it out with saltine crackers. So it's gonna be pretty good. What else did you find?
Found, I don't ever know how to say it correctly. Tajin, I believe. It's a nice little seasoning too. It's got a little bit of spice to it.
Emily said tahine.
Tajin? That sounds right. If it is Spanish, then it's probably tajin.
I think
But
it is.
I'm not sure.
You think it is? Tahine?
Yeah.
And I put a little ground
That
cumin
one
in it.
also, listen.
Huh.
Oh, you've heard people say it?
Yes.
I
What,
don't
watching
think I've
people
ever heard
cook?
anybody say it.
You never heard anyone say tahini?
No.
Let's.
I've never been around anybody. Or I don't watch cooking shows really.
I don't either, but people are like, that's
We're making a cooking show today, but I don't watch them usually.
Yeah. I just thought it'd be fun because we're making stuff anyway. So this would be a cool opportunity to make a video every week of Wednesday night youth group.
Right. Plus, give you some ideas if you're into youth ministry. Feed them, and they will come.
Yeah, for real. They really love it. It's like, it's almost just like exciting to see what we're having every week because we do something different. Like we do tacos, salad. We've done lasagnas and salad with garlic bread. We've done pancakes. And did we do bacon with it?
I think so.
I think we did
We'll
pancakes
probably do
and
more
bacon.
of that. We got a griddle,
Yeah.
pit balls, flat.
Yeah, like the griddle style. And we've done, what else did they like? Spaghetti. Did we do spaghetti one time? And we did
Hot dogs.
hot
Did you say that
dogs. We
already?
did cheeseburgers during the summer. We kind of did those with potato salad and pasta salad and
And
different
another
things.
cheap way to do cheeseburgers is, get the frozen ones
Yeah.
that come in the stack.
Yeah, what was it? At Great Value Brand, I think, was like maybe $17 or something for a whole big pile of them.
So, you can do things reasonable price. If you're a smaller ministry like ours, I know some youth groups, there's some mega churches around that have 100 kids come on a Wednesday.
Right.
A lot different from what we do.
Yeah. Well, let me get in here. I'll do a close up, and then we're gonna let this cook for a good 35-40 minutes. It'll be ready. That's all you gotta do. It'll be awesome. And I'll do a taste test, of course, but you know. Well, thank y'all for watching. I hope y'all have a good day.
And by the way, I'm not pretentious enough to think that I deserve to wear the chef apron, but it's nice to keep stuff off my clothes.
Yeah, he found that at, where'd you find that? Like Goodwill or something?
No, it's called Gabriel Brothers around here.
Yeah, Gabe's.
So it's not second-hand clothing, but it's clothing that's been in another store, and they've marked things down considerably.
And you got it for what, like $4 or something?
Yeah.
He was just like, this would be good instead of an apron. I could wear this.
Yeah. And the
So-
grill in it's nice too. It makes it easy to move.
Right. All right. Well, don't forget to like and subscribe. And next week, I'll probably do another video for cooking for the youth group. So, see y'all later.